Hello everybody, Domsex01, one that you here, and lately, as in like last night I think, Collecta have revealed 3 new figures for 2021. I almost said 2022 there. What on earth is going on in my head? Keep in mind, these are just 3 of the figures that Collecta will be releasing next year, because of course most of the time they release more, and they basically just release images 3 at a time. So there will be more in the future, hence why part 1 is in the title. So let's cut straight to the chase and look at our first figure, which is actually a corpse. Wrong corpse. There we go. Now here we are with the Collecta brontosaurus corpse. I don't normally talk about corpses. That's normally because they don't release that many, and because I prefer my dinosaurs alive. But while talking about the actual detail on the figure, talking... all jokes aside, the figure itself actually looks pretty good. I like how you can see all the little details of all the organs inside of a brontosaurus. And I really like how it has multiple marks with the neck, the bottom of the neck, the stomach, and 2 on the tail. But something I'd really like to point out is the left leg, which, oh my, that leg's pretty much been completely dislocated. But as the figure by itself, I'm not that interested in a corpse version of a dinosaur. I don't need it in my collection, and I can barely think of any situations where it would be practical. So if I do end up picking someone like this, it would most likely be the version where it's still alive. Because from what I remember, the original version of this actually looked really good. I should probably pick that up someday. It looked really good, and I need more sauropods in my collection. But besides that, if you're into corpses... this sounds so weird out of context. If you're into corpses, this looks great. Nothing much to say, so let's move on. Next up, we have the Camurosaurus. Camurosaurus. Is that how you say it? I'm probably gonna get killed in the comments for the way I pronounce this. But this thing looks really, really good. First off, it's great that we're getting more hydrosaurids, because in my opinion we still don't get enough of them. Second of all, I love the colours on this. I love the yellow with the green and the darker green going in stripes from the top. And I love the green slowly fading into the brown at the bottom of the feet. I love that. I love the paint on this thing. And I kind of like the sculpt. It, to me, kind of looks similar to the Ouranosaurus from Jurassic World Evolution, but just without the spine or sail bit or whatever you call it. Who knows, as far as I know, they could probably be related. But this thing looks really good. We need more hydrosaurids, and I don't know if I'll end up picking this one up. It really depends on how good it looks in hand. I mean, like, if it looks really good in hand, then I probably will. And now we're moving on to the big boy, the momentusaurus. Just look at the thing. Just look how long its neck is. Oh, just look at it. Oh. I really like the look of it. However, I do have a few complaints. Let's go over the good things first. Like, the paint. Like, yes, I do like my dinosaurs to mostly be colourful, but I really like the earthy and more natural tones this momentusaurus goes for. And I'm pretty sure that this is probably one of the few momentusauruses which have been released. I know Safari made a momentusaurus back in 1993, I think? I think it was around then. Okay, moving on. Something else which I really like is how long the neck is. However, this does link with a complaint of mine, which is how short the tail is compared to the neck. Because, of course, the tails are there to provide a counterbalance to the neck so it won't tip forward. However, I don't know if this is what the... I don't know if the tail here is accurate to the actual dinosaur. But here, the tail looks way too short compared to the neck. It looks like it's just about to tip over. And another one of my complaints is the head. Once again, I don't know if this is accurate to fossils or not, but the head here just looks off to me. The head here looks more like the head of a Otyranus, which is Squidward basically. As far as I know, the head here could be 100% accurate. But since I, frankly, couldn't be bothered to research it, I'm just gonna sit here and say, hey, the head looks a bit off to me. But another interesting thing here is that we actually have confirmed measurements for it. Apparently, it's going to be 40 centimeters long.
Wow, that is huge!
And apparently, it's going to be 24 centimeters tall.
Whoa, that's huge!
Yes, yes it is. So, besides all of my complaints that I have about this figure, I really like it. I really like how big and long it's going to be, and to my knowledge, Collecta has never really done a figure in that's that big. The only other thing I can really compare to it is the Brachiosaurus, which is like twice the size of this. But still, it's great to have such a big sauropod come out of Collecta. If I have the chance to, I probably will end up picking this figure up. So far, the momentusaurus is my favourite figure to come out of Collecta next year. So, this is everything from Collecta so far for 2021. It's inevitable that more figures will get revealed, and I'll most likely end up covering those lot as well. But I like the selection so far. I'm not that big on the corpse, but it's decent. I like the Kamuri Hydrosaur, and I really like the momentusaurus. The momentusaurus is probably one of my favorite figures to come out in 2021 so far. But I believe this is all I have to say, so here is Domsec01 signing out.